Welcome to the Adran TV channel which discusses world history. This time we will discuss about Dracula in the view of Islam. What comes to mind when we hear the name Dracula? Is the image that appears a vampire, fanged people, medieval castle, or to all. Most people know Dracula from the novel by Bram Stoker, but very few people know that Dracula really exists. And Bram Stoker was inspired by the cruelty of the original character. Not only real until now, Dracula is still a hero of the Romanian people and still has something to do with Islamic history. More clearly, Dracula or Vlad Dracula III is one of the influential war opponents of Sultan Muhammad Al Fatih, the conqueror of Constantinople. Draculea is the Romanian name for the nobles of the dragon order. Draco in Romanian means dragon, and the meaning of a means son of. As for the order of the dragon, itself is a group of nine who was abandoned by Sigismund, the Holy Roman king, as a special knight in the crusade. Dracula's name itself refers to Vlad III, Teps, the son of Vlad II, governor, Wallachia, Romania at the time of Vlad II. His father, Wallachia, was ruled by the Ottoman Sultanate, and as a guarantee of loyalty then his two children were sent to school in the Ottoman Sultanate. Dracula or Vlad III then educated in the unit, Janissary, with his younger brother, Radu cel Frumos, and they studied at the best military school of their time. Dracula was 13 years old at that time, only 1 year difference from Muhammad Al Fatih, who was 12 years old. However, even though he was still young, Dracula was sworn in by the Order of the Dragon, which was formed to fight the Muslims, and that was his intention, so he really hated Muhammad Al Fatih and Islam, even though his younger brother Radu cel Frumos became a Muslim and believed in Al Fatih in turn. When his father Dracula, Vlad II, was killed in a coup in 1447 by John Hunyad from Hungary, the Ottoman Sultanate then helped liberate Wallachia from the clutches of John Hunyad, replacing his father in charge of Wallachia. Unexpectedly, this is the opportunity that Dracula has been waiting for, who from the beginning hated his father for being submissive to Muslims. The first thing Dracula did in Wallachia was to kill the nobles in Wallachia, whom he suspected would shift his leadership. After that, armed with the language, Arabic, Turkish, and military knowledge in Janissary, Dracula disguised himself as part of the Muslims in every Muslim fortress and killed the Islamic strongholds in Romania from the inside. After the conquest of Constantinople in 1453, Sultan Muhammad Al Fatih only had time to deal with Dracula. Specifically in 1462, Muhammad Al Fatih ordered Hamza Bey to bring 1,000 troops to face Dracula, and the fate of these 1,000 troops ended tragically. Dracula uses his infiltration ability with what he learned in Janissary. He really understands the tactics and strategies of fighting Muslims. Then with effective movements, Dracula then defeats and slaughters 1,000 Muslim troops, until it became a forest of human corpses. Hamza Bey, the commander of this army, was placed in the middle of the forest of corpses that was placed the highest wood as a symbol. Since then Vlad III or Dracula got the title Teps, or the Impaler. His cruelty is known, and admittedly the world found this out. Sultan Muhammad Al Fatih then assigned Radu cel Frumos, the younger brother of Vlad III Dracula, to lead 90,000 troops to stop Dracula. Wolf needed to stop the wolf. Al Fatih understands that Radu is the right person because the plains of Romania can only understood the original person was different from his brother Vlad III Dracula. His sister, Radu cel Frumos, this embraced Islam and became a Muslim and the leader of the special forces, Janissary. Radu led 90,000 troops to break through the forests and hills of Romania to attack his brother Dracula, who was defending in the Fortress Panari, very steep ground and difficult to penetrate. Finally the Radu attack 1462. The climax at the Fort Panari occurred at night, known as Attacul de Nopt, or the night attack. Radu cel Frumos replaced Dracula as leader of Wallachia. After defeating him, Dracula, who lost the battle, fled and asked for protection from John Hunyad, Hungarian King Dracula spent the rest of his life under his father's assassins, and John Hunyad, who was also another enemy of Al Fatih before finally Dracula died in 1478 being cut down by the Ottoman army. But Dracula's legacy remains forever for the world, the incomparable cruelty he exemplified and boundless barbarity. To this day Romania recognizes him as a national hero in the crusade, and his statues are scattered in Romania. For Muslims, Dracula is a symbol of the cruelty of the enemy. Humanity, human all, and blood-sucker. But at this time the concept of Dracula was created from N well wrapped so that it attracts Muslims and forgets its true face.